Hi guys, we all know, of course, as property investors, that land goes up and the value of a property, the property itself, the construction, goes down, right? Well, I would say that that's wrong, and I've proven that over time. So if I give you an example of that, when I relatively early days when I first started investing, I had two completely type of investment properties, okay? So this is a good test. One was an apartment, okay? The other property that I owned was a house on a duplex sized block, okay? Now, I held those concurrently for a decade. And at the end of that decade, I thought, I wonder which one of these properties has grown better than the other one, okay? I thought that would be kind of an interesting test. So I looked at the growth rate, I worked out the growth rate over both of those properties over that period of 10 years. And what I found out was that they'd grown at exactly the same rate, give or take. So very, very, very similar, okay? Did you know the reason why that was? The reason why is because, drum roll in the background, is because they were in the same area, okay? So that's a very, very important point to understand. If you get caught up in saying it's the land that goes up in value, then let's look at a scenario where, let's say you had an 800 square meter block of land, just as an example, and you had a beautiful old home on it in Cottesloe. And let's just say, for example, it was worth $3.5 million. Now, if you took that house out of Cottesloe and put it on a equivalent block in Byford, would it be worth the same? Same size block? No, of course it wouldn't be the same. Why? Because the location is different. So it's what's in the area that's attracting people to the area that is defining the growth, that is defining the value, okay? So you have to be smarter than just saying that it's land going up, because that's not the case. If that was the case in my own experiment, where I noticed that the apartment had increased at the same rate as the house on the duplex block, then you say, well, if you own a unit, you're basically just owning the interior part of the apartment. Most of the rest of the outside normally it's common property. So what we need to be looking at is what are the things in the certain areas, or even coming in the certain areas, that might be attracting people in there. What will keep people attracted to these areas over a long period of time, and what will draw them in, so that this will be the thing that delivers your growth over a period of time, not just this idea that if I get a big block of land with a piddly little house on it, then that's gonna go up in better value than, say, an apartment or a house on a smaller block of land. It's just not the case.